changing the fridge vent cover because it had some cracks in it and the cover itself had broken. So I'm just going to replace it with this here, which is more of a like a polyurethane or something. It's a more flexible cover than what the old one is. So right now I am just pulling the old cover off. And preparing to put the new one on. Now it does have the butyl rubber, but I don't have any butyl rubber. And I'm sure that just some caulk will work dandy. Okay, there's the end of it. So now I'm just going to go around the perimeter and scrape the old sealant off and get ready to put some new sealant on. So I'm just going to end the video right here, and I'll come back to videoing when I'm done with this procedure. But yeah, anyway, and this is my Dometic fridge. Still seems to be working. This here is a cover plate, and inside of it here is another small cover at the bottom, and behind that is the thermocouple and the heater for the refrigerator. And so anyway, okay, I'm gonna get to work on this and get it done because it's later in the day and I need to be ready for the weekend. Okay, so let's get this underway here. As luck would have it, my Samsung Galaxy lost the video clip that was before this explaining this scene. So I test fitted the new cover and it was just a little bit tight in this bottom right end here. So I have the multi-tool and I'm removing about 1/8 of an inch material across the forward half of the opening. And so you can see me working the blade of the multi-tool across. And so I have, I'm removing about 1/8 of an inch, and that ends up being just about the right amount, allowing the new cover frame to fit into the opening. So I'm going to finish my cutting here and then do the test fit, which you won't see because the Samsung Galaxy S7 seems to lose video and I have no reason why. But anyway, and the caulk I'm using is the Dicor Lap Seal, which is their RV caulk, but it's not the self-leveling type. It's a little heavier of a body, and I'm using that instead of any butyl tape, because the butyl tape, I just don't like it. Okay, let's clean stuff out of there and get ready to do a dry run fit. But yeah, sometimes the multi-tool is the only thing that will get in there to do the job. All right, let's see what we got here. Goes into the top, in over there, and look at that. Presto. The only thing I gotta do is cut a little farther back so that the new cover will seat all the way in. Got to go back about another 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera down now so I can work, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so now we have the cover is all screwed back on, and now I'm just going to get the excess caulk off. I'm cheating a bit. I'm not using any butyl tape or anything. I'm just using Dicor. Kind of making a mess, but it's alright, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to be following it with paint thinner in a minute. But, so yeah, I'm using Dicor, the non-self-leveling type. And that will work just dandy. I know I'm making a mess here, but that's fine. I'll just come up through here. Any way to make it go in. And just kind of had to put a bunch of caulk here to seal a big gap on the bottom. And get rid of some of this. Doesn't matter what's going to happen here. I got plenty of gloves, plenty of paper towels, plenty of paint thinner. Okay. This will all be nice and clean when I'm done. So, not to worry about it. Okay. And you can see I've got stainless steel screws holding the frame to the truck camper. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to put the phone down and do this the way I should have been doing it, much more cleanly. So I will see you in a few minutes and show you everything all finished up and done with a new refrigerator side vent cover. And there you go, kids. Everything is back together. Just took some paper towels and paint thinner and cleaned up all the edges. I don't know, can you see that or not? Okay, I think you can just barely see the inside edge. It's a tight fit. And you see it's got screws in the top, screws in the bottom, and the caulk is nice and clean around the edge. Let's grab the cover and put her in place and see what we get. Okay, that's a good sign. Popped in up top. Let's see here. Popped in there. Popped in there. Turn the locks. not enough left-hand power. There we go. And there you go. A nice new fridge cover. Doesn't that look sweet? Makes the camper look probably about 42.3% better. Okay, so there you go. Took about an hour or so to change everything out. Maybe an hour and a half because I had some extra things that I had to do. Cutting the bottom, making it a little larger so that the bottom right corner would fit. Oh, just in time, Kelly's home. Okay. See you on the next video.
Yeah.
Turn out to check damage.